Hello, welcome back to Steve's Retirement Corner. Concentrate on what you can control. I trust everybody had a good weekend this weekend. I had a great weekend. Fantastic. My wife and Bob went out the other last week one day and got a new waffle maker. One of them that you flip over. I eat waffles every morning this weekend. She made a pot of navy beans last night with daggone a mess of cornbread. Living high on the hog down here in the corner, buddy. I told the baby, I said, listen, I said, baby, I said, kings and queens don't eat this good. She just gives me that look. But anyways, I was thinking about uh, concentrating on what you can control, not really worrying about the stuff that's out of your control because there's nothing you can do about it. I was thinking about that the other day, and I seen the market going down. I said, well, shoot, it'd be a pretty good time to remind people, I guess. There's a lot of stuff in life you just got no control over. There's a lot of luck involved in life, and nobody wants to admit to it. But I mean, the sheer fact that I'm sitting here at almost 60 and able to retire, I had a little bit to play in it. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that I'm healthy enough to still do stuff, and I was able to leave when I got ready to leave. I mean, it was just good fortune, just pure luck. You know. Now there's stuff you can help it along. A lot of stuff you can do to help it along. I mean, I was able to save. I saved a little bit here, invested a little bit, got my expenses down to almost nothing. Uh, I mean, I tried to stay healthy, but a lot of it was just good fortune. I was able to. I didn't catch no major disease. I didn't get killed early by an accident or anything. But there's a lot of stuff you can help it along to put you in that position. But it's like that stock market going down. You can't. You've got no control over what that thing does. An individual don't. You know. What you can control is how deeply you're invested in stocks. Because they go up and down so much. You know. You can control that. You got no control over how long you're going to live. You got no control whether you're going to end up in a nursing home and it wipes you out. And I mean, I can't afford daggone um, long-term care insurance. I guess I could, but you know, I don't. I don't see why I would pay that much money if my odds of going in one are, you know, even with my odds of not being in one or less. So, I mean, it might happen, it might not, but I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about it. There's other ways around it. We got a house here; it's paid off. We could use that equity. I can use all the cash I got if I want to, until that runs out, and then get on that. Then I'd have to go in a government sponsored one, I guess. And there's good ones of those. I had a cousin down in North Carolina got paralyzed in an accident. He's probably about 25, I guess. He didn't have time to get no assets. He didn't have a house. Probably didn't have $100 to his name at that time. And he was in one probably for 25 years or better. And there were some good ones. There were some bad ones though. But I mean that's always an option. Regular people like us just cannot afford to cover all the bases. We just can't. I can't. I'll tell you that right now. And there's steps I can take to mitigate the disaster that might come. Is about all I can do. If you put your time and energy, concentrate on the stuff that you got control of, whether you can save, cutting your expenses, Yeah, no, I think you'd be better off than putting too much effort into something that might not ever happen. Is it a possibility? Sure, it is. It's a possibility for everybody every day. And bad things happen to good people all the time. But it's not something that I spend any time on. How's that? I keep it in the back of my mind. I try to do what's right to mitigate the disaster if I can. Other than that, I mean, life's for enjoying. It ain't for being worried about what might or might not happen 30 or 40 years from now. I don't know. That's the way I think about it. I make the best decisions I can with the information I got, and then I roll with it. I make adjustments, and I'm happy as a hot hog in a cool puddle of mud, buddy. Y'all take care. We'll talk to y'all later.